Did you know just because you received an offer that's $20,000 over your list price versus an offer that was only maybe $10,000 over your list price may not necessarily be the strongest offer you received? Believe me, I want you to pocket the most amount of money possible for your home, so I can understand why you might be confused by me saying that. As an expert, I help sellers choose between multiple offers for very specific reasons and terms within those contracts that help them to make the best decision possible for them. And sometimes that result is not being the highest bid. I'm Drake with Hard Rotor Real Estate Group, and I'll be breaking down some things that you should be looking for when you're reviewing multiple offers. That way you make the best decision on the strongest offer possible, so you make sure you get to the closing table. First on the list, number one would be the closing date. Does the date match up with your desired time frame? Or will you be homeless for a few weeks and will you have to wait for the next house to close? How important is that date to you? So first up on the list is going to be the closing date. This date can be very, very important to you because it needs to match up with your desired time frame. Is it going to be a date that is going to allow you enough time to maybe close on your next property, to even locate another property if you haven't yet? Or will it result in you even being homeless, having to find somewhere to stay until the next property is ready? Something very important to keep in mind. So point number two, it would be financing. What kind of financing does the buyer have? Are they offering cash or are they getting a loan? Do they need a mortgage on this property? Different types of mortgages matter. They really do. Lenders require certain things, especially from an appraisal standpoint, depending on the condition of the property. Some government loans or government-backed loans require that certain repairs be made on a property. So imagine you accepting an offer and then all of a sudden the lender is requiring that you spend $10,000 to repair different things around the house in order to get the deal to move forward. The lender may say, no, we're not approving this loan. And if you decide that you're not going to fix these things, well, you're back to square one. You have to go back on market and now try to find another offer. So in some cases, it's time and can be money lost in this situation. Number three, are they offering an appraisal gap? Meaning that if the property does not appraise for the amount that they offered, are they willing to pay that difference in the amount for the property to get the home? It really shows how bad they want it and also what they're willing to pay for it. In a hot market like this, we see over asking prices happening all the time. But if the house won't appraise for it, then are they really offering you that amount? Are you really going to walk away with that amount of money that they're offering? Does it really mean that they're going to give you that amount that they're offering you? Not if it doesn't appraise. Let's say you get a very large offer that's over asking price. Does it mean you're going to receive that money? Not if you potentially accept the wrong offer. So number four would be the inspection contingency. It's very, very normal for a buyer to want to inspect a property. Wouldn't you, if you were spending a lot of money on a home, want to know the ins and outs of it? What's wrong with it? Are there any problems or any repairs that are going to be needed once you close on this property? And truthfully, it's just a great way to protect yourself from unforeseen occurrences that can come later down the line while you're owning the home, especially in the first year after you just dropped a large down payment and a lot of funds right up front. When we're in a hot market, we're seeing people starting to waive inspections, that they're saying they're not going to do any inspections on the property. They're willing to just offer you over asking and not have any inspections at all, which could be very appealing to a seller who wants to do repairs if they don't have to. So let's say one offer that you get was the $20,000, but they want an inspection. Then let's say the other one that you get, they were only $10,000 over, but they're saying there's no inspection contingency. They're not going to ask you to fix anything. Starting to see the point? So these are just things to consider. What if you accepted one with the inspection contingency? Well, what if the inspector finds some things around the house? Then the buyer's going to ask for repairs or ask for you to lower the sales price. Or even worse, they may be scared by the things they find and simply walk away from the deal. So those are only a few of the things to think about when reviewing multiple offers. My job as an expert is to help you look through these contracts, to comb through them, to keep your head as a seller from spinning around in confusion and not understanding exactly how to navigate these transactions. My goal is to give you the absolute strong confidence that you know exactly what is going to happen in this contract, that you are going to walk away with the most amount of money, and you are going to make the most informed decision as possible. To find out more about why the highest offer may not always be the best one, click the link below, contact me. I would love to talk with you. I'm Drake with Hargroder Real Estate Group. Remember, where Southern hospitality meets professional service. We would love to talk with you. Remember to like, follow, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.